Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to be going through an overview of using Vid.AI, and we're going to be doing so sitting down with the co-founder of Vid.AI himself, Priyam Raj. How's it going, Priyam? Thanks for coming on to this.
Hey Matt, thank you. My name is Priyam, guys, and I'm the co-founder of VidAI, and I lead development for the software. And we are here today. We're gonna introduce you to the software and walk you through.
Absolutely, and I think the best way of doing that is to actually sit down on our computers here and go through with actually generating some shorts and show you all the functionality and all the features that Vid.AI has for generating amazing shorts in just a couple of seconds. First of all, what the Vid.AI homepage looks like once you log into the app. This is what it looks like right here. And as you can see on the left-hand side, we have the sidebar right here. And at home, you can see all of the projects that you've previously generated with Vid.AI. And if you've started generating a project and you haven't finished it yet, it'll be saved as a draft. Now, to make a new project, you can either click New Project on the left-hand side here, or go to the top right here and click Create. And we use a credit system for Vid.AI, so it takes you 5 credits per video that you generate. That's a short video. We will have long form coming soon as well, but just for shorts, we have 5 credits per short. Then you can select faceless shorts. As you can see, we got tons of more types of content coming soon as well. And then from here, you can give your project a title. So you can put in any title that you want. And by default, it'll just be some random words right here, as you can see. And you can either put in a prompt, like what's an example prompt that somebody could put in for generating a video, for example?
So you can either choose through these popular topics, but if you want to enter your own prompt, it could be anything. For example, say top 10 places to visit in London.
Right. And like you said, we also have these popular topics right here.
Yep.
So we have things like motivational stories, scary facts, fun facts, scary stories, life hacks, philosophy. We're going to be adding a lot more soon as well that we see people are generating that other people might also want to do, literally just with the click of a button, and it'll make an original script and an original video based off of that, which is honestly pretty epic. Then we also have custom script right here on the right-hand side, where you can enter any script that you like, and it'll make a video based off that script. And as you can see, if we start putting in some words here, like in this video, we are taking a look at the top 10 tallest buildings. As you can see, it says that this is under a 1-minute read, only about 4.2 seconds to read based off of this text right here, and it's 14 words. And the reason that's pertinent to have is due to the fact that shorts are obviously going to be typically under 1-minute videos. And then as you can see, we also have duration right here. And Priyam, do you know why the duration is grayed out right now?
Oh, first off, guys, the duration option that we have here is actually for different kind of platforms. For example, TikTok could have videos as long as 90 seconds. So the reason why it's grayed out right now is because, Matt, you're on the scripting section, like you enter your own script, and here it's going to be dependent on how long the script is. So, yep, you cannot choose that.
I see. But if you go to prompt and you put something in, then, oh, I see, now you can select duration. That makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense because it'll be dependent on the script. Okay. So yeah, from there then, let's just go for a popular topic at first. We're going to do that just off the bat. Let's do something like animal facts, for example, right there. We'll choose a 30 to 60 second duration, be good for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, works on any short form platform right there. And then you can select your narrator. This is going to be the voice in the background of your videos. As you can see, by default, it is my own voice. If you want that on there, we've also got tons of more voices right here on the drop down right here as well.
And more coming soon.
And a lot more coming soon. So what do we actually use for the voices on here, like on the back end of it?
Okay, so we actually use 11 Labs, which is actually the best AI voice generator out there. So we thought, why not just use their existing technology? And they have a bunch of options. For example, we have Matt's voice. It was trained through his voice. And then we have a bunch of popular voices here that people actually out there use on their Reels and TikTok videos. So you can pretty much choose anything.
Right, and we even have some funny ones here as well. Like we have the, one of my favorites is the Michael Mouse at the bottom here. Let's
Yes.
take a listen to that one real quick just so you can hear this. Sounds like,
Hot diggity dog! This looks like fun!
it's a pretty good one. We've also got a bunch of great voices here. Like one of my favorites, for example, I think it's the Adam voice. Let me take a listen.
Our distrust is very...
No, that's the one you hear on like a lot of different TikToks.
Yep.
That one's pretty popular online, right?
I just heard one like, coming here.
Oh yeah, that's funny. So what was the one that I really liked? I think it's the Denzel one. Let me take a look at this one.
A casual, smooth, and sexy voice that you
That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know about what he's saying there, but that's a great voice, I think, for background of videos. Depending on the type of video you want to do, we got male voices, female voices, and like you said, we got a lot more coming soon.
Absolutely.
And we also recently got an 11 Labs grant, didn't we?
Yes, we do. And they actually checked out VidAI and gave us the grant.
That's awesome. And so going down from here, then once you've selected your narrator, we'll just go with Denzel for this one. You can go down and then select your video source. And we have several different options right here. By default, it will be AI generated images. So this is going to actually have AI generate completely unique new images for the backgrounds of your videos. And you can choose from a variety of different styles. By default, I almost always go with natural personally when I'm generating videos because it's going to be like the most realistic, right?
Absolutely. And right now we're using an image model called Flux, which is like very popular. And we have trained and prompted it in a way so that it works perfectly. But in the future, we'll also let you choose what model you want to use. For example, some people might want to use Stable Diffusion.
Sure, absolutely. And eventually we'll even have like moving images, right?
Absolutely. That's coming very soon.
So by the time you're watching this, that might already be out. But we've also got styles like anime right here. So if you want something like artistic and something unique, specific to the type of content that you're making, you can choose something like anime or cinematic even. We have comic book art. That one's pretty cool. Yeah. Isometric, watercolor, line drawings. And I've actually seen some videos like on Instagram Reels using these line drawings, putting like quotes on top of them, and they've done really good, like got millions of views. So that's really cool. So it's just built in there. We've also got like graffiti art, pixel art if you want to do like, kind of like a game style background right there. We've got oil painting, neon art, cubism, bunch of different styles right here, which is really awesome. I'm going to choose natural just to make like the most realistic background right there. And then going down, you can also even choose gameplay videos. And this is pretty awesome. You can choose between Minecraft, Subway Surfers. I'm sure in the future we'll have more video games.
We definitely need GTA 5 and more games like that.
Absolutely, yeah. Anything that's popular, that could potentially get views and anything that anybody wants. And that's really something awesome about VidAI as well, is we're in the initial stages of it right now. It's like just starting. So anything that anybody wants, let us know. We want to make something that people actually want to use, And with gameplay video as well, you can even choose this little checkbox right here and put images in the background. And we'll get into that in just a second right here. But let's just do AI generated images, choose natural, go to generate content. And then from here, as you can see, it just said project created. But from here, it's not going to actually generate our video yet. So Priyam, can you explain exactly what it's doing initially prior to actually going ahead and generating the video? So I just got it generated right here. Can you explain what's this screen now right here?
Absolutely. So the way we generate videos, guys, is there are 3 steps. We first take your inputs, which is like what kind of prompt you want, what kind of image art style you want. And then we generate assets we prepare the assets for the video. So it could be like all these images. It's the audio behind the video, background music, which you haven't seen yet. You'll see it on the next screen. And so before the entire video is actually generated, we want you to be able to edit some things. For example, there are some images here. Maybe you don't like an image. Maybe you don't like what it says with it. So you can go here, either edit the script, which I can do anything. So for example, in my case here, it says year. So I can change it to month and click on submit. It's going to save that. Or I can click here on regenerate, and what it's going to do is it's going to take 1 credit and regenerate that image. You can do it as many times you want to.
Yeah, and initially we had this generating the entire video from scratch, but we got a lot of feedback from people saying that they want to be able to actually go in and edit. Like, I didn't like this one particular image, but it still used 5 credits. We don't want to use your guys' credits if you don't actually have something that you love. So we want to make sure that you are 100%, satisfied, you love the video, and you love the background visuals that are going to be in it prior to, generating the entire thing. Plus the script as well. If you want to edit anything, you can go in here, click edit script on any of these things right here, edit that, and that's pretty epic. And I love how, by the way, how it highlights it as you go over like each of the different sources. I think that's really cool. It's a great touch. Both if you highlight on the right side or the left side, it like corresponds with it. So that's pretty epic. So I'm going to go down here. It also shows you like your expected duration of it right here. So mine says 56 seconds, which should be under 1 minute. So you know exactly how long it'll be. Now, one thing I did want to ask Priyam is how many credits does it use? Let's say if somebody wants to regenerate one of these images and they click regenerate and proceed, how many credits does that use?
That actually uses 1 credit.
Okay, yeah, just 1 credit. So that way you're using a much smaller amount prior to doing the full thing. So then you can just scroll down, click next from here. And then on this page is where we select the background music. And on this background music, we have tons of different trending tracks that we found on places like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, stuff that we have seen already is getting like a lot of views.
Yep.
And going through here, we're also going to be adding in like royalty-free music as well, because I think that's a really good idea to also have. And then going through there, down here, then you can select captions. I typically just keep all this default. I honestly love the font, how the word that's being said is highlighted in yellow, and typically I just click generate right there. But if you wanted to edit this, you can also select, for example, one word. You can select a different font type. We've got a couple different fonts in here right now. You can select any font color, obviously, border color, all that type of stuff, how you want the video to look, if you want it to zoom or shake, whatever style you want to go for. But like I said, I'm just going to keep this all default, go down here and click generate. And right now the video is generating. And Priyam, what exactly is happening right here when it says it's generating the video and rendering the video, and how long does it typically take, to do this on average, have you seen?
Okay, so what we are doing right now is we're now compiling all the assets that we have. For example, the images, the voices that we have, the script, and we're turning it into an actual MP4 video. So that process normally would take very long, but what we have done is we are using serverless technology to parallelize the whole process, and this would take about 30 to 40 seconds on an average case.
Wow, literally only 30 to 40 seconds. Like, do you understand if you were generating videos yourself, sitting down, like having to download CapCut or whatever video editing software that you're using, and you have to sit down, painstakingly go through everything, record a voiceover. Even if you're using 11 Labs, you still have to go out there, find the clips, use some AI image generator, do all that, put it all together, and then finally render it. 30 to 40 seconds, like that's absolutely crazy to generate videos.
And we're actually much faster than our competitors.
Absolutely, and that's because you're using that, what is it, serverless technology?
Yes.
Okay, guys, honestly, I don't completely even understand what that means, but I assume it's, is it complex or?
It's not really like complex. Although a new technology, so it's something we use to do horizontal scaling in case where there are so many users in a single software. So back then people used to use something like Kubernetes, but now serverless.
Okay, I see. Awesome. And literally while we were talking, the video's finished right here, and we have a preview of the video on the left-hand side. Let's take a look at what this video it made looks like right here.
These vocalizations can express everything from excitement to warning, making them quite the
That's crazy. Literally just within a couple seconds, we generated that incredible video using VidAI. And then here on the right-hand side, as you can see your selected prompt. So if, for example, you were writing in your own prompt, it would show there. And if you had a video, for example, that you wanted to recreate, you use a similar prompt and then make that again. And then for video resolution, that's coming soon, along with frame rate right there. So what video resolutions do you think are going to be available once that is available?
Oh, we're definitely going to have 4K coming very soon. We just have it right now so that it's the default of what people might normally use. But in the future, we are going to have 4K. We're going to have more frames per second options. Like some people might just want to generate a 30 FPS video.
That's epic. So right now it's just by default 1080p 60 FPS.
Yep.
Okay. 60 FPS is pretty good, honestly.
And we're also going to let people choose bitrate in the future.
Oh, awesome. So you can choose like if you want it to be compressed, like a smaller file size on your computer.
And eventually, like if they want it to be optimized for Instagram, Facebook videos, or YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, I mean.
That's awesome. One thing I have noticed with and then there's a button right here, by the way, where you can download the video. But one thing I've noticed with this is that the file sizes are actually pretty small, by default. Like I've noticed I generated one earlier and it was only 12 megabytes. It downloads in 1 second, depending on your internet speed and everything. But so right now we already have a pretty compressed file size, right? But it is still great quality.
Yep, that's the thing.
That's awesome. So there we go. That's exactly how to generate a video using one of our pre-made prompts that are within there. But if we go back to the home screen right here and then go to create another project, just click new project, faceless shorts. From here now, we're going to actually enter our own prompt. And for entering our own prompt, like for example, let's do something like the best small towns in Switzerland right there. And we'll do 30 to 60 second duration. As you can see, you can also do 60 to 90 seconds. And YouTube Shorts pretty soon are going to be, what is it, 120 seconds?
So I've heard they're gonna do 3 minutes, which is crazy. And so we'll definitely have an option for 3-minute videos here.
Absolutely. So whatever platforms change to, we can adapt to it just to make sure we're on the cutting edge of everything with this, because we want this to be the best video generation software in the world. For any type of video that you're generating, we want this to be the go-to AI video generator here. So we're just going to do best small towns in Switzerland right here. And then from here, we're going to select our narrator. Let's do a little bit of a different voice. And for this one, we'll just keep the default Matt right there with my own voice. And then we'll scroll down, and for AI generated images, I'm just going to select natural again, because I think we want it to be as realistic as possible if we want to see like what Switzerland looks like right here. And then we're going to click generate content. Now this is going to write our script real quick. As you can see, project is created. And just like that, we got our script written. And then on the right-hand side, you can see all the previews. Something I just noticed is that you can actually click the previews and then see like a bigger preview. So that's probably helpful if someone wanted to see like all the little details in it to make sure it's good and everything. So just like that, it looks great. And something great about this too is you can fact check all these things too. Like one of the biggest things people worry about with AI is if the content is going to be factually correct. They don't want their videos out there saying anything misleading. So first of all, Priyam, I actually wanted to ask you real quick, how do we make sure that the things that are said in the videos are factually correct?
So Matt, we actually use GPT-4 to generate the script, and then that script generates the images. So we basically just rely on GPT, and it's the best in class out there. And it can make mistakes, which is why we have the edit script option here.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's epic that you can do that. So yeah, going off of this, everything looks good here. Duration 52 seconds, wonderful. Click next. And then from there, we're just going to choose one of these background songs here. And then going down, we can also select for captions. For this one, maybe you want to try something a little different. Let's go one word for the caption on this one right here.
That's also very popular in Reels.
Right, yeah, because it keeps people's attention on that one word that's being talked about. That's also the reason on the multi-words captions why it'll highlight just one word so people can just focus on one thing, therefore increasing your audience retention, increasing the amount of views you get. These short form platforms definitely optimized for that. So from there, maybe we can try a different font too, like we do Montserrat, Titan 1, that's a pretty cool one right there. Curse Casual.
That's like the Fortnite one.
Oh, really? Curse Casuals for now. Okay, that's cool. And then Babus Nue. That looks kind of cool and luxurious kind of for a video about Switzerland. And then you can just click generate right there. And there we go. We got our video generating. All right, video finished. That one is actually really quick. Let's take a look at what this video looks like right here.
Welcome to the best small towns in Switzerland where beauty meets tranquility. First up is Weggis, known for its stunning lake views and hiking trails. Next, we have Gruyere.
That's epic. That's crazy, the landscapes that it generates, like how good they look and everything, how vivid and everything. And then you can go ahead, click download. As you can see right here, we also have the custom prompt we use. So if you ever need to regenerate that prompt for whatever reason, you have it there. So you can always refer back to it. And then going back to the home page right here, with all your projects that you have saved, you can go back into any of those projects and see what prompt was used. Now let's do something a little bit different. How about we do like a gameplay video?
Absolutely. I think I watch a lot of those.
Oh yeah, I've seen so many channels doing that. So if we go on over to the left-hand side right here, we'll go new project on this one, Faceless Shorts. From here, let's do our own script for this one. Let's do something unique and original. And for the script, either you could write a script yourself, or you could even use something like ChatGPT, or if you wanted a really good script, you could use something like our other software, which is called TubeMagic. TubeMagic is primarily made just for YouTubers to optimize their videos and everything. As you can see, this is what this software looks like. Also made by Priyam himself right here.
And my team back in Bangalore.
Absolutely. And TubeMagic is a game-changing software for anybody who's running any type of YouTube channel whatsoever. But with TubeMagic, what you can do is go down here to video scripts. And then from here, you can select short script, as you can see right there. And then you can insert what you would like that short to be about. So I don't know, what should we do here? Do you have any ideas of like what we could do?
I've seen a bunch of texting stories. So let's try one of those.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll do like funny texting story between, how about a girlfriend and boyfriend? Make it interesting here. There we go. And then we're just click generate. And you can do this all directly within VidAI as well. You don't need to use TubeMagic for this. This is just to show an example if you're importing a custom script, like what exactly it can do. So we're just going to copy that script on over right there. And then you can just paste that right there. And from here, then, you can edit it, and that's what's awesome about this. So, like, as you can see at the beginning, it says, "Hey, everyone." We're going to take that out because it's not really necessary to the story. So we're just going to take that out, and then it's going to get straight into the funny story right here. And as you can see, this should last about 45 seconds right there. We'll use a guy's background voice. Like, for this one, we'll just use Denzel. I think that one fits good. And then for the background, we're going to choose gameplay video for this one. I don't know. Should we do Minecraft or Subway Surfers, you think?
Minecraft, let's do it.
Sure, Minecraft, yes. Minecraft's always great. We'll do the Minecraft #1. And what's awesome now about this is that you can choose this checkbox, which will put images on top of your gameplay. So these images will be directly related, and it'll correspond to what you're talking about in the story. And then from here, we can then click generate. And just like before, it's going to initially generate us our script. And just like that, we got our script ready, and we have the images that'll be corresponding. But since this is a gameplay video, as you can see, the images are square now because it'll just be like a little square image, right? On top of the gameplay. So then we have the script right here. And from here, I think this all looks good. We're just gonna click next. All these images look good. Everything looks like it makes sense and everything. Next, from here, we're just going to do no background music for this one. And then for captions, let's just keep it all default. I like it like that, honestly, a lot. Click generate, and boom, the video is done. Let's take a look at what this one looks like right here.
We've all had those hilarious texting moments, right? Well, let me share this funny texting story between my girlfriend and me that had us both in stitches. It all started.
As you can see, it's putting images on top of the video right there, which is pretty awesome.
I texted her, "I'm craving something sweet." She replied, "How about a donut?"
And just put a picture of a donut. And as you can see, it's doing an awesome job. It did our story, and it's a custom script, and you can see that script as well over here. If you click show more, see the whole script. That's always nice to be able to reference that from your project's page. Now, going back to the projects right here, we did want to talk about what's coming soon for the future of Vid.AI. And as you can see, we have a couple things on the sidebar right here. We're going to have a bunch of templates like Reddit video templates. We're going to have auto captions if you want to caption text. We might even be able to, pretty soon, be able to clip YouTube videos directly within VidAI. Would you rather video template, split screen templates. And if you click new project, you can also see all this stuff that's coming soon as well. Now, Priyam, I know we've discussed a lot of things on what's coming soon with VidAI, but like what's next on the agenda, do you think, with like you and the team of that's kind of a big priority right now?
Okay, so first off, we're going to have a lot of improvements on the SaaS product because it's very new. And first, we would like to add more micro interactions within the app. So for example, you should be able to edit more things and eventually then come to more of these template options, which is, for example, Reddit posts. That's almost done, by the way. You can just input like a Reddit post URL, and that's going to generate like a video for that.
Really?
And
so
then,
it'll actually take the text from Reddit and then
exactly.
Put it in. That's epic.
Like r/no sleep or something.
Right, and then put the scary music behind it. That's just a recipe for views. That's epic.
Exactly. And then we're going to move to more templates. And eventually, the main plan here is to introduce long form content, like pure 16:9 up to 30-minute videos. And that's the ultimate goal.
I don't think people understand like how game changing that is. I literally pay hundreds of dollars per long form video to get generated on my long form channels. If you guys don't know me, by the way, I'm Matt Parr. I run a bunch of faceless YouTube channels. My personal channels, Make Money Matt. And it costs me thousands upon thousands of dollars every single month to get videos made that could potentially be made by AI. Absolutely. And you think it's possible. Like you think we can get there hopefully soon.
Oh, it's just the beginning.
Wow, I'm so excited, honestly, man. Like this is a huge, this software has so much potential. And if people can get this for just one low subscription, as opposed to hiring people to do all this for you, as opposed to doing all the work yourself, like it takes out that huge learning curve that otherwise would have to come with making videos, like learning complex video editing software, all that type of stuff. You can do it now directly within here. So the focus is more so on the art of it. It's more so on like what's being talked about within the videos. So you can use the AI to generate videos as well, but you can also, like we said, import your own script to make it unique to what you want. So man, this is just the beginning. And like you said, micro features as well. Like, do you have any ideas of like little micro tweaks or anything that's coming soon with VidAI?
Yep, we want to make it perfect for everyone. So some people might just want to generate a video really quick, and they might not want to edit like their script and stuff, have lesser clicks and have a video. So we're going to have a quick generate option very soon, where they can just click on quick generate and choose a popular template like scary video, and then boom, that's all.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
And that's just one thing.
And that's just one thing. We got so many things planned, guys. Like, this is insane. Like, I was just talking to him right now. I just found this viral channel right here called Chat Room, and they're just making videos about like texting stories and stuff like that. And we already have texting stories coming soon with like the fake text template. But look at the backgrounds of these videos. These are literally just satisfying videos playing in the background of like people cutting Play-Doh or whatever this is. And we could get people to make a bunch of videos like this and then literally give it to all of our users to be able to generate videos like this, like have these in the background. Then you can choose satisfying videos as a background template, for example. Like, that's possible, right?
Exactly.
Wow, that's so awesome. Like, I cannot wait for all the possibilities of that. So yeah, we just added that on there. And anything that anybody wants to see, let us know. And even within the app right here as well, if you go to the bottom right-hand side of the app, as you can see, we have support that's active all the time on here. So anything you need help with, we have that right there.
And we check it very frequently. Even Matt is there, and we listen to so many feedbacks and stuff. So if there's any feedback you want to give us.
Absolutely. And I hope you got a ton of value from this free little training course that we've done showing VidAI and all the different features available and all the features that are coming soon within this incredible software. And thank you so much, Priyam, for joining me on this. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt, so much.
Of course. We're going to make this the best video generation software out there.
Absolutely.
I'm highly confident of this, guys.
And also a huge shout out to all the developers. They're in Bangalore, India, and we're working so hard to make the software the best one for you.
They are. Like, just to give you guys an example, right now we're having like a little bit of a company retreat right now. It was literally 3 o'clock in the morning last night, and Priyam's on the phone with the developers back home, and they're working on VidAI, making this the best video generation software out there. And the crazy thing about this is that it already is when it comes to like short form generation, but imagine once we do long form, once we include like things like stock content within the backgrounds of the videos, once we have clipping functionality within this, the possibilities are endless. And I'm super happy to be doing it with you, Priyam. We're going to change the world with this. And
likewise, Matt.
And if you guys want to see any other tutorials about how to succeed with short form content online, how to use VidAI, and much, much more, you can check it out here on the VidAI channel. My name is Matt Parr. Thanks again, Priyam, for joining me, and we will see you in the next video.